My hair is just
hair with you. Good. You're the only guy I know that can have a ponytail and freak out about his hair.
Well, look, I got these strands just boop-a-doop-er.
You're so wispy.
Wispy. Hey, what's up? This is Spike.
This is Drew.
Saddle up onto the bar. It's time for 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
What more could a girl want than an hour with these two guys?
Oh, yeah!
It's 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
You know she says that, but I don't think she means it.
I don't think many of them mean it whenever they say it.
What's going on, my brother?
It is Tuesday.
Yes, it is, and we have a jam-packed hour.
Jam-packed, like your mama on a Friday.
Would you stop with that one? It's only funny for 5 weeks.
I don't know what that means at all.
Oh, goodness gracious. We got to get to it, buddy. Let's open a bar.
Let's do that. Who are we toasting to today?
You know, I don't know who we're toasting to, but I know what we're toasting with, and this would be my little supermarket find. This is the Sexton Single Malt Irish Whiskey.
Oh.
Which, yeah, this is my first experience with a single malt Irish. And it's very close cousins to a single malt Scotch. A little smoky. Very, very nice. I like it very much. Who should we toast to tonight?
I don't know.
It's a toughie. I say we toast to the winner of the 805 Live Football Pick'em League.
Who is that?
That's me again.
Did you really?
$1.5 billion you owe me now.
$1.5 billion. All right. Well, let's drink to the pigskin pick'em winner, Drew.
There you go.
So I am enjoying the Jim Beam vanilla, but I've added a little bit of root beer, so we got kind of a root beer float thing going on here.
Not a thing in the world wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
Daddy like.
Ooh. Yay, daddy. All right, well, let's see. They can find us at www.805liveshow.com. That's where they can find a link to our lovely podcast. That's where they can find a link to our Facebook. They cannot yet find a link to listen to us on Variety 107.1, but we'll get that there too.
Which is just www.variety1071fm.com, correct?
Yes, it is. Look at you knowing words and phrases.
I've checked it out the last couple of days. It's not too terribly bad. I mean, there's
that is a left-handed compliment.
When he plays a decent amount of current stuff, and so some of it's lost on me. But
right,
I definitely think we need to tell him about getting a little Headbangers Ball show in or something.
Yeah, it'll be the 805 Midnight Invasion, something like that.
That would be fun.
That will be fun, and we'll noogie him until he says we can do it.
There you go.
There you go. How was your commute, Bubba?
Bad. It was pretty rough today, but with the sunlight change, because it's all dark and stuff, and people lose their minds at 5 o'clock when it's night.
Well, it's been dark for 18 hours by the time people leave work. It's just bizarre.
Yes.
Oh my God, I hate it.
Before we get too deep into it, if you are within the sound of our voice, whether the podcast, whether you're watching live, head on over to iTunes and give us a quick rating, preferably 5. We'll take a 4 if we absolutely need it.
4.5 if you're in a giving mood.
If you're feeling like it's more of a 3, then let's have a powwow and we can discuss what you can do with your 3.
If you feel like it's a 3, you need to call us and talk about it.
Yeah, 402-882-0298. I got to turn my highs down again. I'm getting a lot of...
Yeah, I don't like it when you get too high.
Right.
Yeah, but do us a favor. Rate us on iTunes. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube. It really helps out the show. And we can...
Wait a minute. Wait. You misspoke. You can't give a thumbs up on YouTube. Or on... wait. Did I misspeak?
You kind of misspoke about me misspeaking.
Were you having them rate us on YouTube or rate us on iTunes?
Giving the video a thumbs up on YouTube and rating us on iTunes.
Well,
both of those things help us immensely. We can bore more people.
We were happy to do up some telling, some doing a little bit of business. 2,700 views on YouTube. We're really, really happy about that. We thank every single one of you who took a minute out to watch. Hopefully you laughed at some point. Hopefully you enjoyed an adult beverage maybe. But we really thank you for that a lot.
Are we contributing to the delinquency of the internet generation, you think?
Only if they want to. It's only consenting adults around here.
Gosh, I hope so. Yeah, so yeah, it does spread the word about the show if you guys rate us and give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe on YouTube. That's all good. You don't have to watch us, but you can see us in our little window as we flit by.
So next up on the list, the number 402-882-0298 was used this week again.
Heavily was it used?
You have a number 3 by it. Is there 3 of them?
We have 3 items in the listener mailbag this week.
Okay. I know of 2, so the third one is a surprise for me.
Well, we'll save the best for last. Let's go to the first one here.
Okay.
Hey, Spike and Drew. This is cat herder Lisa. On last week's podcast, you asked about thoughts on Twitter changing to a 280 character count. And I'm going to confirm with you guys, yes, it is a total get off my lawn moment for me. For me, the beauty of Twitter has always been, the challenge to choose your words really carefully and then you convey your thoughts succinctly, because that makes brevity and accuracy the stars of the show, so to speak. And yeah, just don't get me started on when they change the stars to hearts to like a tweet, because that's like, ugh, how generic. Anyway, I get it that Twitter wants to stay relevant and keep improving to compete for advertising dollars. But I think they're selling their souls one character and one star at a time. Twitter used to be really unique. It was its own deal. And now they are like desperately trying to be more like other social media platforms. It's like they're trying to fit in. And so instead of enhancing their own style and their own brand, anyway, we don't need another Facebook. The world already has that. So they need to just stop, because it's like a self-manufactured identity crisis. And they just need to go with their strengths. So if I could tweet it and they would pay attention, I'd be saying, dear @Twitter support, your thing is brevity. Let's do that. So anyway, guys, have a great one. Cheers.
There you go.
Yeah, cheers to that. Huzzah.
Huzzah, and I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Producer Lisa calling in with her Twitter knowledge.
Well, which is good, because if she wasn't running our Twitter wouldn't get run, that's for sure.
I check in every once in a while now, and it's like I'm seeing us post stuff. I'm like, that's awesome.
That is, look what we did. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I totally agree. And obviously, she's talking about the news that Twitter increased their character count per tweet from 140 to 280. And honestly, you're not as big at Twitter.
I'm not. I try to go on there and I look at a few posts, but it's like, meh. I do, and you know this because we've talked about it. I do enjoy lambasting celebrities there.
Very true.
The most recent, I think I screen capped it. Let me see if I can remember.
By lambasting, do you mean? No, that's other kind of celebrities. Okay.
So this one, I went out to Green Day, specifically Billy Joe, the lead member.
Yeah. I remember you going off a couple of weeks ago.
Well, no, it was Friday. The lead singer from Green Day, I tweeted him the other day. I said, I just saw a vid of you having a little hissy fit over being told that you had 1 minute of playtime left. I'm going to, you must have some messages. Vinny, yeah. I'm going to say this live, but on the edit, leave it in and I'll bleep it out. Or no. Oh, shoot. How do we do that?
Oh, words. We'll figure it out.
Anyway, just saw a vid of you having a little hissy fit over being told you had 1 minute of playtime left. What a pussy. You told them. I said, you told them, I've been around since 1989. Bitch, please go F yourself and get some talent.
Oh, see, you had a feud going on with him for a few weeks now, because this is not the first time we've mentioned this.
That him? Yeah, it is. I mean,
Revolution Radio, yeah.
We discussed the incident, but this is the first time I tweeted it to him.
Did he respond to you, I should hope?
Of course not, because he's scared of me.
Damn it, I was hoping he had.
Well, he's scared.
Really hoping he had.
I was looking to see if there was another one, but there wasn't.
You know, watching you pick internet fights is one of my favorite spectators.
I know. And I asked you once about, well, how do you even know? Because some of them are like in groups that I'm part of and whatever. I didn't realize that crap shows up on somebody who's not in a group.
Right. Yo, no, Facebook shows you pretty much everything. And I'm veering off with a hard left here. Did you know Facebook's dead?
It isn't to me.
Well, I pretty much am telling you it's going to be dead because the Chillins is not using it anymore.
Well, that's fine, but there's enough adults that pay money to the advertisers and stuff. Facebook isn't going anywhere. Trust me.
It's not going anywhere, but it's not the new next now anymore. You got to admit that.
No, I never said that it was the new. It's not the new thing, but it's an everyday way of life for most people.
It's for us old people now. It's the kids are Snapchatting.
These kids are Snapchatting. All right, give us number 2 for the voicemail bag. Something.
The voicemail bag number 2. Here we go.
Hi. Last week you were asking people to call you if they had any complaints or dislikes. Well, that's not why I'm calling. I wanted to congratulate you for your syndication of your show. I think it's great. And tell you, I think last week was one of your better shows.
Dang it, I have the old one loaded.
Remember, you used to do...
This is the old one?
This is the old one. I blew it.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I blew it. This is the old one. I don't even have the new one loaded up. Talk for a minute and I'll get a look up here.
Are you sure?
I hope.
So for those of you who aren't maybe not traditional,
here we go.
loyal.
I got it. I got us. Yes, technology is a wonderful thing.
This is Papa Spike.
Live crew. Last time I called you, I complimented you on getting your show syndicated, and then last week you complimented me for calling in. I can't believe I'm the only caller. Anyway, I do appreciate that. I did have a little question about a story that Spike told about the breast from the Midwest. It was a little hard for me to handle because him and I have the same last names, and it was a little much for me. But maybe it'll get you some more listeners. That could be. And I was also wondering what happened to the guy that was taking up Spike's sidewalk on the wrong side. That is, that's. I talked to him about it once, and he didn't think I was right on it. And anyway, maybe you can address that again on your next show. You're doing great, and I'm anxious to catch your show tomorrow. All right, thanks.
Only a brief stutter, but we got the right one eventually.
Okay.
So whatever did happen to that guy? Did you?
Well, let's
him out.
I would like to address the answers in order that they were given.
Okay.
I think I absolutely, which is surprising. I'm surprised that I threw him with that story, considering where he knows where I used to work.
Well, yeah. Dude, I used to work with you there, and I was a little blown back by that story, to be honest with you.
It was a hell of a story, and you should go and listen to it.
It was a hell of a story. I'll give you that.
Head over to iTunes or head over to YouTube It's show number 138. It is hilarious.
That show may be the best thing that ever happened to us.
There you go. See what you did there?
Did that.
The update on Sidewalk Guy is this.
Give us the backstory. We have
backstory being, I used to have to park a couple blocks away, and every time I would walk to my car, I would walk on the correct side of the road or sidewalk, which is the right side of the sidewalk. And every single time I got to this one spot, this gentleman was walking right in the same line of fire. And I would not move a lot of times. I would really just hold my ground and let him move around me. But the update to this is about 3 or 4 months ago, I moved up in the world and I got some VIP parking, which is about a block and a half closer. Because now I'm like literally out the door, walk across the street, and I'm in my car.
I bet he misses you.
So I do not come across this gentleman anymore.
I bet he totally misses your interaction. That might have been the highlight of his day, making you get all.
If he only knew how many times he could have had a throat punch.
If he only knew how famous he is on the interwebs.
All right, that's a good one. Give us number 3.
Continuing our 805 Live family theme.
Yeah, hello? Spike and Drew, what's happening? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Chester. Y'all call me Cheeto. You ever woke up one day and just thought, man, I'm hungry? Well, that's what happened to me the other day. So I got up, went to get me one of those Mexican breakfast sandwiches. They call them tortas. And there's a place around the corner that'll make a tortas. They make them pretty good, but they don't have them as a breakfast. They can make it. So I go over there, and I said, I would like a torta with an egg and chorizo. We can make that. I said, cool. Pull up front, pay for my meal, come home. Now, so far, everything going the way it's supposed to.
Oh, no.
I check my sandwich. That looks like an egg to me. I start chowing down. By the time I went halfway, I didn't taste a damn egg. And I'm like, what the hell? I opened it up. I got no egg. It's cheese. So I call her up. I say, hey, how you doing, ma'am? My name's Chester. Y'all call me Cheeto. I asked for a breakfast torta. And she says, yeah, I remember. Now, mind you, she speaks good English. No problem. I said, I asked for an egg. Remember that? And she says, egg? I thought you said beans. Now, let's pause here for 1 second. There was beans on my torta. I thought that was standard. Egg don't sound nothing like beans. Now, I didn't say this in Spanish, but in Spanish, egg.
Oh my God, our soundboard cut it off.
What happened?
Captain Vinny, you got to put that whole thing in the podcast. Oh my
I don't
God.
know who you're talking about. That's Cheeto or whatever.
I'm telling our audio director what to do with this bit.
I hate it when I get beans on my torta.
You know what? There's nothing worse than nothing but meat in your torta with no huevos.
I mean, show the torta some love, yo.
Right?
Oh
my God, Vinny, put all of Chester's bit in there. Oh my God, that thing is great. I've listened to it several times before.
That's funny.
Oh,
right there.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's killing me.
Okay, where are we at time-wise? 6:21. Oh man. Okay.
8:21. 8. Or if you're listening on the radio station, it's 21 past the hour here on Variety 107.1 FM.
Very nice.
You're listening to Dr. Johnny Fever. Well, there's our listener mailbag. We need a sounder for that too, I suppose. That's $5 out of it. That's another $5 out of the operational budget.
Well, like I said, those guys have gotten wise to my shenanigans, and it's hard to find a thing on Fiverr to.
Are they 20-year now?
They're getting a little spendier now.
Well, ever since the Drew's Mouth chick, I've been sour on Fiverr anyway.
Well, it's not Fiverr's fault that I got some chick who doesn't know how to speak English.
I'm not even sure it was a chick, to be honest with you.
I think it was.
Might have been, at least in her professional life.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Well, I think
what are we doing next? What are we doing next?
we have stories to tell.
Okay.
We have stories. Have you seen this warm your heart Midwest holiday story right here? Have you seen the Keg Ranch story?
I have.
Well, I was going to say, if you haven't, it's because you've turned off the internet for the last week. Oh my God. Everybody and their brother is publishing this story about how you can get a keg of ranch dressing.
Ugh.
See, and I live in the world's center of ranch dressing. It's Midwest food lube.
Oh.
Basically, is what it is.
What?
Yeah, pretty much, because around in the Midwest, if you can put ranch on it and it'll stick, that's how it's going to get at. So now you can buy a 5-liter keg of ranch dressing, which supposedly will last a year. And I don't know what kind of chemicals are in this stuff that it can last a year in a keg. But it's frightening to me, and I guarantee people that'll have one in their fridge.
The only thing I could think of is restaurants will probably buy it.
Well, and I think it'd probably be good on gizzards. Let's be honest.
Oh, gizzards, those are so good.
Not so good on the chislic, but good on the gizzards, I'm guessing. Happy holidays. Go buy a keg of ranch.
Yeah, happy. Funny.
So you're not going to be going to buy a keg of ranch? Is that what I'm getting?
I will not. No, I'm good. I'll take just a normal size. Use it sparingly as I'm supposed to, and
a big gulp size ranch instead of a keg. Okay, well there you go. The only reason I put this in our script is because I'm so sick and tired of everybody making note of how amazing it is that you can buy a keg of ranch. It's like all I saw for 5. But there's a better story in our script.
Yeah, I'm interested in this one, I think.
And in our script, it says, sex toy company admits recording users. Oops.
What in the good hell?
What in the good hell indeed. So here's the deal on this story. The good folks at, let's see here. I knew this, but now I have to read again. The good folks at LoveSense, which is a Hong Kong-based company. They have a remote-controlled vibrator with an app, of course, because it's 2017.
Of course.
And apparently this app is capable of recording a user session. Apparently this is for the sharing generation.
What?
The problem is there's a bug in the Android app that caused this recording not to be deleted upon the end of the session.
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, yes. So apparently, if you were to have your little Love Sessions app with your Love and vibrator and share it with your significant other, the odds are pretty good you were sharing that session with lots of others.
We need to figure out if there's any proof of that.
You want audio, don't you?
Don't you?
The whole thing, honestly, and you know I'm as good a perv as the next guy. The whole thing, honestly, makes me shudder a little bit. And it's not the first time. See what I did there? This is not the first time these guys have had a problem with privacy.
What?
All right. They're apparently one of their butt plugs had a Bluetooth vulnerability.
What the hell? Oh my God.
I'm not even lying. And
might have to bleep that one out.
Well, they were all innocent words put together in a not so innocent way. And apparently their WeVibe product was sued after its Bluetooth enabled vibrators apparently collected and recorded users' personal information. Now I want to know who's putting personal information into their remote vibrator app, but I suppose you would have to sign up to use the app. They're going to want you to
sign in to whatever da-da-da.
Well, apparently not keeping that privacy to itself cost them $3.75 million. So
Ooh.
you'd think they'd learn at some point.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. Mom just heard your remote control session. Oh my God. I don't make this stuff up. It's all true.
Right. Right.
Oh, just brutal.
Okay. Let's get into play the stinger for this next thing.
What's this next thing I'm doing? Oh, I know what the next thing I'm doing. All right. Well, here we go.
TikTok.
Get off my lawn! Spike and Drew! Get off my lawn! Spike and Drew!
Yeah, TikTok. We're a good half hour in. Gosh darn it, we got a lot of show left. Okay,
A lot of lawn to get off of today.
I'll tell you what. I'll save this one for next week. But I got to speak about this one.
Get it.
So, for those of you who know my real name and stuff, or even my email is lucasimages@gmail.com. Now, funny thing about that is when I first started getting Google or whatever, and I was one of the first people to get it. I went on eBay and paid $3 to get an invite to the first.
You had to give me my invite.
Did I?
Yeah, you've had it so long.
So, and then for the longest time, I just kept, for some reason, that's just sounded like a great name for a business. I didn't know if I was going to do my DJ stuff or something. Just Lucas Images always sounded like it had a good ring to it. And for the longest time, some guy in like Oregon or Pennsylvania or some bodunk place had the domain lucasimages.com.
Gotcha.
Up until about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, go Big Daddy. I go to GoDaddy.com and it's available. And so I bought it, $12. Boom. Didn't know what to do with it. Kind of talked to you. I'm like, hey, maybe I should do something, but whatever. Came time to renew the next year. I'm like, yeah, screw it. I'll just pay it and figure out later. So I let it lapse this last year.
Gotcha.
Go and you and I have been talking a lot about a business stuff, and I've been we've been talking about pulling the curtain back. We've been talking about maybe changing the name of the show to make it smoother, easier access.
Easier for people to find us.
Right. So I went to GoDaddy.com and I was looking at different names that I was kicking around in my head. And then I was like, hey, I wonder if lucasimages.com is still available. Boom, there it is. Except it's gone up to $14.99 a year with one caveat. You have to buy the domain now. They don't let you lease it like they do regular. You have to outright buy it, and then you have to pay the $14.99 per year.
Okay.
Give me what you think they want for a one-time lump sum fee now.
Well, see, now I've cheated and I looked.
Damn it, you did?
I did. Now I got it.
How could you? I didn't write down what I was even talking about.
I got it. Well, because I am thinking steps ahead. And what you have here is not someone who is going to sell you that domain. You have somebody who has snatched up that domain when it got lapsed, and they think you might want it back.
Do you think that's what it is?
I guarantee it. This is a big business.
Oh, so
what these guys do is they go to domain registrars and they see what's lapsed, and they snatch them up for $5 or $12 or whatever.
Right.
And then they're like, "Oh, you want your domain name back? We'll sell it to you."
So tell me what you think it is at now.
From the looks of things, $3,795.
So wait a minute. Did you just look it up just now?
I went to that domain. I went to lucasimages.com and you get this thing.
When?
Images.com is for sale just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
$3,700. 38.
38. Yeah. I guarantee if you call them, they'd sell it to you for $2,000.
I'm kicking. If I don't want it for that, I don't need it. I sat on it for 2 years and didn't do anything with it.
Yeah. It's a big scam. I hate it. I hate it when people do this. But yeah, that's
Sons of bitches.
they're taking a $12 risk, hoping you're going to want it back, and they can negotiate some kind of deal.
$3,800 now to buy that puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Just drinking.
Vanity. Yeah, that is such an ugly business. Scammers they are.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we don't want to do anything with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else we don't want to do anything with?
What's that?
Our walk-in closet ceiling.
What do you mean?
I have a story to tell. I just Sunday was topping off my hot tub, just adding a little water to my hot tub. And I had no sooner than started the hose. A couple minutes later, Mama comes running out of the house. Water. I'm like, oh no. So not knowing exactly what was going on, I run over and shut off the faucet that I was filling the hot tub from. And I run in the building, in the house. And sure enough, in our walk-in closet, in our bedroom, water is pouring out of the light fixtures, out of the air conditioner vent.
What? Who did?
That's what I said. And Ray's there, and she's got 800,000 towels on the brand new carpet in the newly remodeled. We just did it this year. Walk-in closet, and water's pouring out of the things and the stuff. And sure enough, after about 10 minutes after I shut off that faucet, the water stops pouring out of our light fixtures and out of our air conditioner vent. Apparently, these things freeze and break, and they don't, until you turn them on, leak. And then they leak all over your house, and then you have to call State Farm and file a claim.
Wait a minute. Stop. You were topping off the hot tub.
Right.
With a hose.
Right.
How did that affect your house?
Well, see, the faucet is on the side of the house. And water pipes come from inside the house to the outside of the house.
Okay.
That's where the hose was hooked up. Well, apparently I didn't get the hose off in time before everything froze up. At least once. And when it froze up, it apparently broke this faucet.
She had warmer days. How did it not melt already?
No, it hasn't been that cold, for crying out loud. All I know is
weird.
600 gallons of water in your closet will make Mama not happy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we have an insurance claim open, and apparently we're going to get to remodel that closet again for the paltry deductible of $1,500, and away we go.
So the status of the hot tub now, do you guys still use it, or is she
yeah, we'll use it all winter long, but I'll be carrying jugs of water out on my shoulder.
Oh my God, that'll take forever.
Popping off, yeah. Oh God. You know, it wouldn't be so bad except we just remodeled that whole bedroom this year. Yeah.
This next one we'll wait till next week because I want to spend a little time with that.
Sure.
I'm looking at the time. We're at about 6:37. It just came up on my feed. We'll do a little toast here. Where is it? I gotta get the right number. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. It is right here, right? Right here. There. Okay. So this toast is going out to somebody you and I know.
Excellent.
Who passed away 13 years ago today.
Interesting.
He was almost a brother-in-law of mine. I'm gonna do this toast to Rick St. Pierre.
Oh, has it been 13 years?
Yeah, his son just posted, and I saw it just now, and want to give a little toast to him. So here's to Rick. Great guy, loved rock and roll, man. Just loved being cool and stuff. He was so cool to hang with. So
better hair than both of us.
Hey.
Hey. Well, he would tell you that he had better hair than both of us.
Yeah, dang it. That's a bad deal.
Yeah, it is.
He was a good guy. Good guy.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Now, 6:38. I think we can do this. Because I've got, and I think it's 27. I think I had whittled it down to 25, but I left my sheet on the printer at work. Yay.
So we're doing a thing.
Do it.
This thing.
He's got curly hair and tattoos too. Let's all do a shot and stop Drew.
You know, I always get scared to death when you're quizzing me on these things.
Oh, sorry, put it down while we did the thing. I think what I need to do is I'm going to open the Googles.
Okay.
Everything we seem to be running pretty good, so I'm not too bad. If I start seeing a hiccup, I'll stop doing searches on Google. But you're going to need me to do this because I had built-in hints for each of these top 25 songs.
Gotcha.
Top 25 songs as told by me, Spike, from 805 Live with Spike and Drew. These are song titles not mentioned in the song at all.
Oh, nice twist.
Yes. I've been working on this one. I've been percolating on this one for a couple months now.
Excellent.
So, and I don't know numbers. God dang it. Sorry, dude.
Diggity dog.
First one, band name Queen.
Okay.
What song did they do that the name isn't in the song? The hint I will give you is Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
Is it a very, very famous song?
It is.
Did it appear in a stoner movie?
Did it appear in a what?
Stoner movie?
It did.
I'm going to just roll right straight out on a limb and say Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's the one, baby. That's my boy. That's my boy, Blue.
Boom. That's how we're going to start it out tonight, yo.
That's right.
Okay.
The next one we have is by a duo. It's an older song by a band called Simon and Garfunkel. The hint I will give you is slow down, you move too fast, you got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun, and feeling groovy. What is that song?
Oh my God. I was going to say Feeling Groovy, but this is, oh my God, I can't remember the street. 8th Street?
Huh?
9th Street? Come on, what is this?
Oh, you're so close. The 59th Street Bridge song.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't remember the street number.
That's the one. Oh man,
I love that song. That has got such a great groove. I don't think Paul Simon to this day likes singing it. I think I saw an interview once where he's
got to be sick of it by now, right?
Song, yeah,
he's got to be sick of it by now, right?
I would think so.
The next one, this gentleman appears a couple times. Once here as a solo, but also as in a band.
Okay.
Talking about little gentleman, little singers, gonna go places, named by the Robert Plant.
Robert Plant. Okay.
Hint I will give you is my love is a miles in waiting. The eyes that just stare and glance at the clock, and the secret that burns and the pain that grows dark, and it's you once again.
Oh my God, I can hear it in my head.
Kind
this
of
is solo Robert Plant, right?
Solo Robert Plant, kind of ballady.
It's not the Lemon song.
Nope.
God, I don't know if I've ever known the name of this song.
Leading Me On. leading me down the road, driving me down the road.
Great tune.
Yes.
Great song, but I have no clue what the name of it is.
We would be talking about a little song called Big Log by Robert Plant from the Principle of Moments album.
You know what? I knew the album. I still to this, even after you said it, I had no idea what the name of that song was.
It's a good song though, right?
Oh, great song.
So what I will tell everybody is that I have made a Spotify playlist that I will put on the Facebook page as soon as we're done, and you can enjoy each and every one of these tunes. The next song I have, early 2000s.
Okay.
I think it was in a movie. It's a little band called the Goo Goo Dolls.
The Dolls?
The Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo, yes.
The lyrics I will give you is, and I'd give up forever to touch you because I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now.
Oh, Closing Time.
Wrong.
Wow.
It's Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
I was so certain I had that.
I know, you had the confidence going, brother.
But Closing Time is in the song, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
That's a good one. That's a good guess, though.
All right.
Dang it. Do I got
Look
the
at me
name
not
right?
knowing my early 2000s music.
Yeah, check you out.
Right.
So the next, I gotta spell it right. Next one has come from a legend, absolute legend, by the name of Bob Dylan. And the hint I will give you, it's on the Blonde on Blonde album. It's, well, they're stoning you when you're trying to be so good. They'll stone you just like they say they would. They'll stone you when you're trying to go home, and they'll stone you when you're there all alone. What is that song?
Everybody Must Get Stoned. Oh, what is that? Oh my God. I can sing it right along with you in the lockstep the whole way.
Right.
It's Not Feeling Groovy. Not the 59th Street Bridge.
It is not.
Oh,
It has numbers in it.
Numbers.
I don't know what it means. I've never researched it, but
25 or 6-4.
no.
Dang it. I was so close, I bet.
Little song by Bob Dylan off the Blonde on Blonde album called Rainy Day Women, number 12 and 35.
You know, I think maybe I have seen that once or twice.
Blonde on Blonde?
No, Rainy Day Women, the name of it, my God.
Well, you've seen Blonde on Blonde a few times, though.
Well, yeah, I own the DVD.
Excellent. Next one, going to be a little tricky for you. Got to throw a little curveball in here. It's by a guy by the name of Buffalo Springfield. The lyrics are, there's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Oh, stop, children. What's that sound? And it is Buffalo Springfield. I know that.
I told you that, yeah.
Yeah, well, I knew it even before you said it. Now that you said it. Oh, have I told you how much I hate you lately?
No, I know, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this is a great quiz. And I bet you money Papa Spike is screaming at his screen even as we speak.
And you know what, Papa Spike, we're going to try to get you on somehow. Drew and I are trying to devise a way, but we think we want to get you on the radio and check and try to get you.
Nail this quiz.
I fail?
He would nail this quiz. He'd go 100% on this quiz. Damn it. I don't even have a stupid guess.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that was loud. Sorry.
Oops.
Buffalo Springfield doing For What It's Worth.
Really?
For What It's Worth.
Another one. I had no, I even hearing you say it, I'm not like, oh yeah. And I've heard that song 8 million times.
You never knew what it was called?
Nope.
That's a good
Not
one.
even a little bit.
We're going, iconic classic band,
Oh, please, God, don't fail.
the Beatles.
Excellent.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is the album. The lyrics are, I read the news today, oh boy. I'm a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before.
You know, this is one of my top 3 favorite Beatles tunes. This one, Eleanor Rigby, and number 3 fluctuates all the time. This song is A Day in the Life.
Absolutely. Bravo. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Look at the old guy. Pluck one out of obscurity. But not
Okay. This is
really.
okay. This one is
Oopsies.
Papa Spike and I really like this guy. I was likened to him quite a few times back in the 80s and 90s. Little Rod Stewart
I thought that might be where we were going.
doing a song off of his Tonight I'm Yours album.
Okay.
Young hearts, be free tonight. Time is on your side. Don't let them put you down. Don't let them push you around. Don't ever let them change your point of view.
Oh my God, that's a great tune too.
Billy wrote a home back. Billy wrote a letter back home to Patty's parents trying to explain. He said, we're both real sorry that it had to turn out this way. But there ain't no point in talking when there's nobody listening, so we just ran away. Patty gave birth to a 10-pound baby boy.
You know what? It's going to be another one of those. I've heard the song 8 billion times and I've never known what the hell the name of it is.
Little Rod Stewart, what is it?
Young Hearts.
Wrong.
I was just
called Young Turks.
no.
No.
But I knew that one.
Right.
Oh. Listen, frassin.
Next up, off the Real Thing album, band called Faith No More. Can you feel it, see it, hear it today? If you can't, then it doesn't matter anyway. You'll never understand it because it happens so fast and it feels so good. It's like walking on glass. It's so cool. It's so hip. It's so right. It's so groovy. It's out of sight. You can touch it, smell it, taste it so sweet, but it makes no difference because it knocks you off your feet.
Dude, you did not give me the rhythm of that one at all.
I did.
You did?
A little bit.
Oh. It's a great album, too. Da, 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 da.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, do I have that?
If you do play it, it's rather appropriate. That'll get us kicked off the YouTubes.
Faith No More. Let's see. It's crying, bleeding, lying on the floor. So you lay down on it and you do it some more.
Oh, God. Now I got it.
What is it?
I hate you. You know how many times when you and I were sharing a domicile and you had that $8 billion stereo with all the bass that you blasted this through our little plywood walls? Oh my God.
Until I saw one dancer dance to the song called From Out of Nowhere, and then that became my favorite song on that album.
Right. Again with the blanks. What?
It is a song called Epic.
Of course it is. And I know this, and you put me on the spot, and I just go down in flames.
Hence why it's called a quiz.
Hence why it's called a quiz, yes.
I think you're going to get this one either as soon as I tell you the name of the band.
Okay.
Or at least when I start telling you the lyrics.
Okay. I'm hoping you're right.
The name of the band is the Righteous Brothers. Incredibly iconic tune.
Gotcha.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, And as time goes by so slowly, and time we can do so much, are you still mine?
Okay, now Heart did this one.
Did they?
Yeah, Heart covered this one as well.
So you know it.
I do know the song. I know the song very well. It's called Play me some more Stopwatch, please.
It's done. It's done.
Oh my God, I do know this one. And wasn't this the one from Ghost?
I believe
part of that soundtrack.
I believe it is. Yes.
Yep. This is Unchained.
There it is. I knew it. I knew it. Righteous Brothers from the album Just Once in My Life, Unchained Melody.
Oh, so good.
Stop. There we go. Stop.
Watch.
It's a good one.
See what I did there?
Okay.
Was that a signer?
No, that was me. All right, we're going to skip that one. We're going to skip that one. We'll skip. No, we won't skip.
The ones I know you'll skip.
No, the ones you don't know. The ones that were like really kind of hard. I about said this one out loud just now. We had him once on the list as a solo. This is now him as a group.
God, I hope it's the group I think it is.
Band called Led Zeppelin.
Right?
Hey, Hey Mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
This would be on Led Zeppelin 3.
Trace for our Spanish-speaking friends.
Right. Dry for our German-speaking friends. Hey, Hey Mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. But didn't down. This would be rock and roll, would it not?
It is not.
Oh, shoot.
You're talking about Black Dog.
Oh, damn it. I don't know why. Okay. Well, interestingly enough, I think rock and roll is in the same category.
No, I think they say that in rock and roll.
Do they?
I think so.
Bastards.
Next one. Late 90s, early 2000s. Little band called Stone Temple Pilots.
Yep.
Can
I just say the name now?
Yeah.
Plush.
There it is.
Damn it, I'm
well played. Well played. Now, I'm going to do, this is one of my favorites. Boy, do I dare say top 5 favorite? Maybe top 10. Yeah, I think so. I think as I stand today, November 14th, 2017, top 10 favorite songs of all time.
Okay.
It's going to, what did I do there? Nope. It's going to surprise you. It's a band called The Clash.
Okay. Wow, really?
It is.
I am shocked, knowing you as I do.
Correct. But this song was kind of a departure for them.
Okay.
You say you stand by your man. Tell me something I don't understand. You said you love me, and that's a fact. And then you left me, said you felt trapped.
Oh, you ass.
Well, some things you can't explain away, but the heartache's in me till this day. Hey, hey. Stand by me.
Oh, my God, you ass. Oh.
It's right. I would say probably top 10 easy favorite songs of all time.
And it's just rolling through my brain, left side to right side right now.
Yep.
On the Combat Rock album.
Say again?
Combat Rock album?
London Calling.
Okay. God, the groove is so good on this tune.
Yep, it is. It absolutely, and it's so different from everything they ever did.
Oh, yes, you're right. It absolutely is. No, I got nothing.
A little song called Train in Vain by The Clash.
Yes, they say the name in the song.
They do not.
They do.
They do not.
Really?
Correct. I got this from a list of whatever.
I thought they said the name.
Train in Vain? No.
Okay.
Negative.
All right.
Appearing again. Appearing again on this list, and because he is who he is to my father and myself, little song called I'm about to give it away.
Did you?
Band, the gentleman is Rod Stewart. It is off the Every Picture Tells a Story album.
Don't it?
I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool, or find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand.
Oh, I'm still mad at her.
Yes.
Jenny and Forrest Gump and Maggie May.
Boom. That's my boy.
Both of those girls.
That's my boy right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Maggie May by Rod Stewart off the Every Picture Tells a Story album.
He paints such a vivid picture in that song. It's just
amazing song.
The words are just amazing.
Amazing song.
Mahogany Wood. I would throw those two songs right in the same group for painting a visual with the words. Just amazing.
I got your Mahogany Wood, boy. Where are we at? We're at number 3. We got 3 left. Here's in the number 3 spot. It is a band that you are well fond of. It's a band called Rush.
Gotcha.
It is off the Permanent Waves album.
Gotcha.
Begin the day with a friendly voice, a companion unobtrusive. Play that song that's so elusive, and the magic music makes your morning mood.
That would be not my favorite Rush album, but a pretty good one.
It's a good song.
Spirit of Radio.
That's the one. That's my boy right there. Spirit of Radio.
Let that one down.
By Rush off Permanent Waves album.
There you go.
Now you might get this one. This is kind of a softball, but because of this, the gravity of this song, because of the absolute iconic place in the lexicon of history.
Oh, don't build it up.
I give you The Who from the album Who's Next.
Mm-hmm.
Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals. I get my back into my living. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven.
You know what I love about this song?
Everything?
Everything. I also love the fact that for 40 some years now, they've been dropping the F-bomb on American radio with this song, and it doesn't get bleeped out to this day.
Which part are you talking about?
Who are you?
Here?
Who?
Oh. Wrong song.
Bomber. Yeah, but yeah, it is the wrong song, isn't it? This was Baba O'Reilly.
There you go. That's my boy. See, I made this too easy. I made the top 3 too easy, but they're so
iconic.
But they're so
drop kicks.
I mean, just like I said, iconic, absolute amazing songs of all time.
You had my shoelaces tied for the first 20, so give me a break.
There you go. Coming in at number 1.
This is number 2, isn't it?
No, Bob O'Reilly was 2.
Okay.
Coming in at number 1 off of the Spike list of song titles not in the song. It's a band called Led Zeppelin.
Yep.
It also is off of Led Zeppelin 3.
The best Led Zeppelin album ever.
Do I need to even say the name of the song? Or do I need to sing?
Oh, I'd love for you to sing parts of the song.
Do you know what it is, though?
I think you're going to start out and say, hey, hey, mama, said the way you move.
No.
No? Okay.
It's just as good. It's just as iconic.
Hit me.
We come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs flow. The hammer of the gods will drive our ships to the new lands to fight the horde and sing and cry, Valhalla, I am coming.
Absolutely. Probably everybody's favorite Zeppelin song is Stairway, but this is my other favorite Zeppelin song. And what makes this song even sweeter is the fact that you once dated a woman who felt like this song was scratching fingernails down a chalkboard every time it played. this would be one of our buddy Mark's best examples of rock and roll.
It was Wayne. Wayne sang this one.
Yeah, but Mark was in the band.
True that.
This would be the Immigrant Song.
Absolutely. Coming in at number 1 off of the Led Zeppelin 3 album, it is the Immigrant Song.
So good.
Absolutely.
And giving people the shivers. This actually, little trivia, and Ray knows this, at my funeral, this song will be played at 11. Volume at 11.
Like which part of the funeral?
On the march out. As people head to the bar, they're going to be melted with this song.
So as I am speaking, I am copying the playlist link. I am heading over to the Facebooks.
That's going to be a fun Spotify list to listen to.
Yeah. Maybe you'll actually listen to something I post one time.
I listened to the last Spotify list, you ding dong. In fact, we have a Christmas playlist that we're in the process of putting together.
That's going to be fun. Don't showbiz it yet. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun one.
Right.
Check the hands on the clock, brother.
It is 8:05.
That was a good little round. That was a good game. That was
a good game, and you showed your evil core pretty well. Actually.
Oh man. Head on over to www.805liveshow.com. Head over to iTunes, give us a quick rating, and give us a little jingle at, you got the number?
402-882-0298. If you've got to get off my lawn moment, we would love to hear it, play it on the air.
Yes. Well, you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return the stewardesses to their upright position, party up for Roy Burley. And as always, make good choices, do good deeds. I am Spike.
I'm Drew, and we'll see you in a week's time.
See you. Now you play stuff.
I'm supposed to be playing stuff, but stuff doesn't appear to be playing. It says it's playing, but I'll play stuff over here.
Well-oiled machine.
Just like that is what it is. You want to take a run at it?
Do it.
I'm Drew.
I'm Spike.
We'll see you in a week if this thing ever plays. I'm assuming it's going to play now, but I'm not really sure. That's what happens when things reboot in the middle of a show. Play.
805 Live with Spike and Drew is trademark copyright pending and not sober since 1979. For optimum performance and safety, please read these instructions carefully, which is funny because how can you read a podcast? Some names have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. Some portions of this have been edited for time and or content. Some of the trademarks mentioned in this episode appear for identification purposes only. Subject to change without notice. One size does not always fit all. Not recommended for children under 12. Slippery When Wet, which is also an outstanding album by our good friend John Bon Jovi. Substantial penalty for withdrawal. Hooters, we really want you to be a sponsor. Do not play your headset at high volume. Do not puncture or incinerate. Do not change without notice. Do not stamp. Do not just stare at it. Eat it. By listening to this disclaimer, you absolve Spike and Drew, their families, their friends, their associates, people they may have had a one-night stand with or incidental contact with, of any and all wrongdoings past, present, future, for all perpetuity. This supersedes all previous disclaimers.